The Jake Asman Show will begin shortly. Thanks to all these great Patreon members who help support the show. Get your super chats ready. Jake will be here in just a moment. If you love the New York Jets, this is the place to be. And now, the Jake Asman Show.
Today, we're talking about two players in the Jet defense that might be two of the bigger X factors for the entire Jet season. That's right. Joe Blewett's going to be joining me for another film review. Lots to talk about, Jet fans. We have new helmets, baby. Whiteout, week 2. We'll get into that and more. Joe Blewett's my guest. The Jake Asman Show starts right now.
We sitting here, we excited as hell.
Now it's time to get to work. Are you a happy guy?
Oh my goodness, let's go!
I haven't felt joy talking about the Jets in a long time. When they announced it, I went, yeah! Jets, let's go! A new chapter for the Jets has started. Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji are tasked with shaping the future of this franchise. Will they be the ones to finally get it right? We will be here for every step of the journey on the Jake Asman Show, breaking down all the storylines, every game, and everything in between. Please subscribe and hit the like button below. Super chats, baby. Cut the line. The Jake Asman Show starts right now. Here we go, Jet fans. Welcome in, everybody. Show number 2 on the day. We are presented by PrizePicks. Before we get rolling here, reminder to click the like button and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Check out the podcast version of the show. If you ever can't watch on YouTube, you can listen anywhere on Spotify or Apple Podcast. Also want to make sure I remind people that if you intend to join us for the annual Asmaniac meetup game for the Jets and the Dolphins at MetLife on October 25th, it's first come, first serve for Patreon users to lock in your tickets. 70 are available, and we have 40 left. A bunch of you have pounced on them, which is great to see. Join the Patreon if you're not a Patreon member, and you'll see all the info how to reserve your ticket is on the dashboard. Your ticket is $150. You could reserve up to 4. We're going on the field afterwards. You're guaranteed a field pass if you get a ticket through me, and we're going to have a tailgate before the game in lot 5. L5 is where we will be. So I've been pushing this hard. We're going to open it up to the general public once all the Patreon folks get their chance to lock in their spot. Patreon.com/Jake Asman Show. Join for the year, and you'll save 15%. Get in the Discord, all the other perks you get with being a Patreon member, including getting the audio version of the show ad-free. Let's say hello to Joe Blewett, who joins us now in his weekly spot. Joe, you hung up the Vinny Testaverde jersey. It is framed. It looks beautiful, and it's fitting because that's today's daily raffle prize, baby. We're going to give away another Vinny T jersey on the show. You famously won a signed Vinny T jersey during a daily raffle.
Yeah, it's right behind me over my left shoulder, your right side of your screen. So yeah, looks good. Fits well. I had 2 minutes of spare time, so it's like I could do this in 2 minutes, and there we are. I'm a little bit busy behind me now, but needs to be hung up.
Let's start with the uniforms because that's the big story in Jetland today on July 21st. You a fan of the all-white helmet to go with the all-white look for the home opener?
Yeah, listen, like I get it. If they don't win games, it doesn't matter. Like before we were recording, you're like, yeah, well, if they're down 20-0, it really doesn't matter. And I 100% agree with that. I do, but I'm an aesthetics guy. Like I like the arm tape, the turf tape. I like the helmets. I like the cleats. Like I am into the uniform stuff. And the Jets, minus a few uniforms, really do have some of the nicer unis in the NFL. I think this is upper tier with their other white uniforms, their other white out. They're all blacks. The only really ones I have an issue with are like the white tops, pickle pants, and the rivalry ones, which I don't think are great. But yeah, no, this is super, super clean. I like how the green is chrome. I'm a big fan. And it's smart too, right? Like, hey, usually these games are really, really hot in the beginning of the season, and the Jets wearing all white might help them out just like a 0.5 percentage point in terms of not being as hot as the Packers and dark green and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the new unis, no doubt, or the helmets.
I like them. I would love to see the Jets rock these white helmets with green home jerseys as well. Mm-hmm. I think that'd look cool. Now they're doing the white out for the opener, but that doesn't mean that they can't wear these white helmets in a different game with, say, a green jersey Even like a black jersey, I think would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
with the white helmets.
I haven't been, I just got up, so I haven't been super in tune with like Twitter and stuff. I know there's certain rules about like how many times they could wear jerseys or helmets or whatever it is. I don't know if this is one of the ones they can just wear whenever they want to, but yeah, no, it is super, super clean. But again, hopefully we see victories in them, because if they don't win them, who really cares at that point? But long gone are the Adam Gase uniform, where like right off the jump, I'm looked at those uniforms like, this just does not make any sense. Like they were horrific. After Nike took over for Reebok, or Reebok took over for Nike, the Jets uniforms got a little bit worse as well. But now they're back to like, I think they're upper tier, but now let's follow it with being hopefully an upper tier football team.
Let's win some games, right? I mean, that's all any of us want. One more look at the jersey before we move on here. Take a look at the full aesthetics here. You got AD Mitchell, Brees, and for some reason, Andre Sisco found himself in a lot of these promotional photos, which I don't really get that one, but I digress. Your thoughts on how it looks up close here? You like it?
Yeah, no, it's great. And this isn't even the one I saw on social media. I saw one on Twitter, and it was like Francisco Maui Noah, Andre Sisco, and somebody else really random. Like, what are we doing here with the guys we're putting out here for these jerseys, these helmets? Yeah, they're awesome. I love the white face mask. I'm always a big fan of the singular stripe on the helmet. I think the green is a really nice finish to it. I'm not one of those people, and I get it. People are like, oh, I don't care if they play in tutus. Like, cool. Like, that's like, I get it. People puff their chest out about it. Like, they're like that, but certain people love the unis and all the aesthetic stuff. And I'm one of those people. So let me appreciate it. Don't rain on the people who like it. If you're one of those people, play in tutus, like, got it. Cool. It's usually the sports people who like them. It's usually people who've actually played football and played sports who like the jersey stuff. And it's the people who don't typically play sports who are like, I don't care, so it is what it is.
Just win, baby. Just win, to quote the late great Al Davis. Hey, how about this from Panama Jet checking out the program here? Says, Jake, thanks for the swap out. Appreciate your service, Joe. So Panama Jet, I forget what prize he won, but he had already won an Aaron Glenn signed pylon, and he won a different prize. And he's like, I need another pylon to match. So I sent him a signed Brees Hall Jets pylon. So I'm glad you like it, Panama Jet. You're the man, and you have 10 raffle entries. He says, appreciate your service, Joe. So shout out to Panama Jet for supporting the channel when times are slow right now. It goes a long way, and you got 10 raffle entries at the end of this very show, Panama Jet. We're going to give away a signed Vinny Testaverde jersey, baby. Let's go. Comments, questions, super chats. They cut the line. Appreciate everyone who's watching. So, Joe, you and I were going to do this film review last week, but then Geno Smith was exonerated by local police down in Florida. He's not going to be charged. So we put it on hold for this week. We're going to break down film on two guys that I think play a vital role in the success or failure of the 2026 Jet defense. That's Will McDonald and that's Jowon Briggs. We'll start with McDonald because I know you're a lot higher on him than maybe others are. What do you like so much about Will McDonald? And as you show us some film here, what can we expect now from Will McDonald going into what is a huge year 4 for him? They picked up the option, but this feels like a make or break year for Will McDonald.
Yeah. I think it's simply the fact that the pass defense was so bad last year, and so I'm going to show a good chunk of plays. I'm going to fly through them pretty quickly just because I want to do more quantity this week than quality, just to prove my point. All of the plays I'm going to show, I'm going to show some holds at the end as well. I think I'm going to show like 7 or 8 plays where the ball was out immediately, where he wins immediately, but the ball was out so quick that he just doesn't have an opportunity to get to the quarterback, even though he won very, very quickly. So I think if you were to put Will McDonald on a normal team, whatever, the most normal team is in the NFL, average, whatever, like, whoever, the Vikings, like if he was on the Vikings last year, I think you're talking about 11 or 12 sacks for Will McDonald. So I think he's gotten a little bit of disrespect. I think people look at like the Jets rushers and they automatically assume Bailey is going to be better than Will McDonald. And if he is in year 1, then credit to him. But in my opinion, Will McDonald's still relatively easily the Jets' best pass rusher at this point. his pass rush ceiling is super high. He has really good explosion. He has really good flexibility that Bailey doesn't have. So his overall athletic package is upper tier, where Bailey obviously has struggles with bend and flexion and things like that. So he has a really high pass rush ceiling. He hasn't been playing football a ton. Now I know he's like 26 or 27, so he may never be up that upper teens sack guy, but next couple of years, the Jets actually build out a defense where they can rush the passer and they're not down 20 points to start the game. I think you'd be looking at 12, 13, 14 sacks over the next couple of years for Will McDonald if they do extend him.
Well, on that note, let's see what type of year he had, because the thing I remember about Will McDonald is that of his 8 sacks, 4 came in one game against the Browns. So you're seeing more on film than we are as fans. I'm excited to pick your brain here, Joe. Let's go through it.
Yeah. So again, I'm gonna go through these relatively quickly, and we'll talk about some of the technique and stuff. A lot of these are spin moves, and we'll talk about a little bit of what he added to his spin move this year to make it even more deadly. But I'll point them out on every rep. We'll watch it first, and we'll talk about it just a little bit. Again, I just want to emphasize the point of how much he's winning quickly, but the ball is out because of how just absolutely trash the second level and the third level of the Jets defense was. So right side of your screen right here. This is another immediate win for him. Ball's out 3 steps, right? By Tua. There's really no opportunity for him to get to the quarterback. It's another situation where because of just bad pass defense, Tua, bottom of the drop, bang, balls out. He does a really good job with crossing over, basically, like, you see Jalen Brunson do or whatever it may be, New York Knicks, pressures the outside a little bit, which would be a large step to the inside. It's going to shift the weight of the offensive lineman to the inside. He's expecting bull rush, inside move, whatever it may be. Will McDonald, really tight spin move, does a good job of, you want to chop down on one arm to obviously remove that off of you, while the spin takes care of the other arm. So the other arm might land on the back, but because he's spinning, it's going to not really be, it's not going to be effective. And then what Will McDonald is really good at, and I'm running through this one a little bit slower, but just to emphasize the point, I'll just point it out in the future ones. What this is called, it's an ice pick. So once you spin, you also want to take your near arm and you want to drive yourself off of the offensive lineman too. Now, Will McDonald has really long arms. So ideally with an ice pick, we want to get our elbow to our tricep on them, because that's going to be more powerful, right? Like if I'm driving off of somebody from my forearm, not going to be as strong if I'm on my tricep or my elbow area. So this isn't an example of it, but Will McDonald's length typically does help him very, very much, where he gets his elbow past that guy, which again drives him towards the quarterback while pushing the offensive lineman out of the way. So his ice pick is very nice. And this is why it's super important to get a tight spin move and not one that's you're lagging too much area between you and the tackle, because if you can't get the ice pick set in nice, you're not going to be really able to finish. But again, example, bang, bottom of the drop, ball is out, and it's like, okay, well, what else is he really supposed to do here? In a situation like this where he wins immediately. And I'm not saying this does not exist with other edge rushers. Obviously it does, but Will McDonald, the frequency was definitely up in terms of how much he won, and the ball was just out immediately. So again, this time rushing the right tackle. I think this one's relatively similar. Yeah, same idea. It's the same exact thing he did last time, where he presses the edge a little bit, crosses over, right? Large step to the inside, times the hands well, chops down the inside arm, well-timed spin takes care of the inside arm. Again, we talk about that ice pick. You got to get that set in so you can't gain depth. Gets to the quarterback, bang, ball is out, 3-step drop. What is he supposed to do in that situation in terms of like, hey, get a sack? How? How exactly am I going to get a sack unless I'm just completely unblocked? Another one right here from the right side of the screen against the Cowboys left tackle. Let's watch him. Okay. Again, he has a really, really nasty spin move, which is something that Bailey has to work on, just the cleanliness of his spin move. I think it works sometimes at the collegiate level, but it's not necessarily going to work at the NFL level. He needs to pair up and sync up with Will McDonald, because Will McDonald has a super, super clean spin move. And what he added to his arsenal this year, it's a little bit, it's just an extra wrinkle to his spin moves. So there's a few ways you can do it, but the 2 ways that Will McDonald uses his spin moves is he either chops down the elbow, which obviously chopping down the elbow takes care of that arm, right? But there's another way you could do it if the guy is maybe not oversetting, whatever it may be. If you want him to move a little bit more to the outside, or just, the move you specifically want to pull off in that instance. What a lot of guys do too, and what Will McDonald added to his arsenal this year is he'll actually take his hand and push the outside shoulder. When you push the outside shoulder, obviously your upper body turns. When your upper body turns, your lower half is going to turn. So it's almost like a quasi, like just a quick like bull rush kind of pop to open up the hips of the offensive lineman. Again, spin, bang, gets that ice pick on, 2 DAC immediately, ball is out, 3-step drops. Again, every single one of these plays are 3-step drops where there's quite literally nothing he could have done. Left side of your screen, this is against, is it Bowl? It's Bowles, right?
This is the London debacle.
Yeah, London debacle. But again, another one, ball is out immediately. 3-step drop, 1, 2, 3, bang, ball out, and Will McDonald wins. And it's, again, he does a good job with his track and like setting guys up, again, basically like a basketball player, right? Rushing the edge, hard step to the inside. You can see the weight shift of Garrett Bowles. He kind of like drops that right foot, anticipating an inside move or a bull rush, times the outside arm, swipe rip. Again, lift that elbow up to the sky. Obviously, with your elbow nice and tight to your frame, it's going to be stronger. The more you lift up that elbow, the less strength it's going to have. Gets to the quarterback, good bend. Would get the sack, but ball is out. Okay, I got 4 more left of these. I'm going to show you some ones that didn't even count on the stat sheet as well with the holds from Will McDonald. So left side of your screen, another spin, left tackle here. This is another one where instead of chopping that outside arm, now he's rushing up the arc. Again, pushing the outside shoulder, which opens up the hips. Push the outside shoulder to open up the hips. Spin, bang, ice pick. This is where length matters a lot as an edge rusher as well. Not just like, hey, I'm bull rushing you or I'm stacking you, anything like that. People don't really take into account the length on spin moves that really matters. Again, 3-step drop. Will McDonald's clearly there. Bang, ball is out. Okay, let me see. I got 2 more of these. Rush win, okay. Right side of your screen versus the left tackle on this one. Let's see. Okay, now this one's just like a chop, but similar thing with the feet and the base. Again, working more vertically, and then he kind of stabs to the inside and hesitates, and we can see the weight shift of 71. Right, he's in a 45-degree set out to Will McDonald. That stab, that shift to the inside, makes him drop his weight back a little bit, softening the edge for him. Avoids that hand. He goes to swipe it, but he pulls the hand away, chops it, which lands, gets to the quarterback, gets the hit, ball out, 3-step drop. And the last one. So these are plays where it's like, hey, he's not getting these sacks, but again, more opportunities, right? They're not running the ball late. They're not doing 3-step drops. They actually have to throw the ball. They're in disadvantageous situations, 3rd and 10 plus, 3rd and 6, whatever it may be. Didn't happen a lot with the Jets. So you're not only talking about more opportunities to actually rush the passer, but you're talking about hopefully quarterbacks having to hold on to the ball for an extra hitch or 2, or maybe take a 5-step drop because they don't just have to nickel and dime us to run out the clock. So right side of your screen right here. Again, same idea as the Dolphins game where he rushes up the arc, hard step to the inside, which makes the tackle shift the weight to the inside. Really well-timed spin, ice pick, really, really nice and tight, good bend, good finish, ball out immediately. So I get the narrative, like I get the talking points around him, like, oh, it all came in a few games and all this stuff. But then I put up this stuff and it's like, okay, well, in certain situations, really, what else do you want him to do? And I got 5 more quick I'll show you. And these are ones that don't go on the stat sheet, right? And obviously a sack is better than a hold because you lose the down as well. But he forced holds last year as well. So we got left side of your screen right here against the right tackle. I don't know if this is okay. So this one's more of just kind of like a double swipe, it looks like. So he rushes more directly towards him, right? Times the hands. He sits a little bit more heavy to the inside, engages, goes to swipe and pull himself through. Hold. Okay, not on the stat sheet. Nobody's going to say, oh, well, he got 8 sacks and he forced however many holds, but hold. I don't know if these are all the holds on the season. I don't think they are, but these are just the ones I ended up recording. So I want to show off again that you can impact the game and not necessarily be on the stat sheet. So this is Bucks game that you guys were at, right side of your screen. Again, another forced hold, manipulating the tackle with his feet, right up the arc, hard stab inside, get him to sit, swipe, rip that outside arm. He's there to Baker Mayfield. It's completed. Sauce got beat badly a couple times in that game by Mike Evans, but doesn't matter. We see the yellow right there, the yellow laundry. And I got 3 more. Okay, let's see. Force hold right here. Again, dominated this right tackle of the Dolphins this game, which did he even have a sack in this game? I'm not even sure if he maybe he had a sack, but this is a game where people would say, oh, it didn't really impact it, didn't have a sack or whatever it may be. But another situation where, again, really, really hard burst up the arc there. Hard crossover, club rip that inside arm, gets immediate path to the quarterback and has to be tackled. Okay, impact. Just horrific. This is Cisco. What are we doing? What are we doing, Cisco, on this rep?
Don't worry. Let's feature him all over our new promotion for our new helmet, though.
Yeah. Hey, I like him better at $2 million than I do at 10, so I could say that to minimum. Right side of your screen right here against Will Campbell for the Pats. Again, another like swipe rip to the outside arm, manipulating the stem, more of a hard inside track, closes ground, adjusts to the outside, swipe rip, is working towards the quarterback, but Campbell has to hold him because Will McDonald beat him with the pass rush. And then last one, another hold by Will McDonald, where he's again not necessarily on the stat sheet. Right side of the screen versus left tackle again here. And this one, he starts off a little bit more like lagging because I think he's just reading that it's potentially a run. But once he sees the quarterback have the ball, he starts to turn into a direct pass rush. And you see a little bit of a different move from him here, which is nice. He goes with the one arm stab to, again, kind of soften the edge right there. He then takes care of the outside arm with that chop. So it's really, really nice stacked move. Stab, chop, rip. Again, working towards the quarterback. Gets tackled because tackle gets beat. So that's it for Will McDonald. I just wanted to emphasize that, hey, he's winning, balls out immediately, or he's forcing holds. So yeah, maybe not the most impressive season. I guess not necessarily the most impressive season, but you watch that and you just assume normal coverage, normal situations on a normal team. I think last year he's more of like an 11, 12 sack guy. I just think circumstantially he was hurt by being on the Jets.
So now look at the improvements they made to the D-line. David Bailey goes number 2. What is a fair expectation for the total amount of sacks Will McDonald can have?
Yeah, I think I put like the over-under for like both of these guys at somewhere around like 19. For me, I expect 10 plus sacks from Will McDonald. I would say 11 or 12 sacks from him would be my expectation. Now, this is obviously assuming on this is based on a lot of things, right? Like it's not just in a vacuum, because if the Jets, if the secondary does suck, then that number might go down. If they're not in games, that number might go down. But assuming the Jets are in games and they're an average-ish level defense, I would put the over/under for Will McDonald at like either 10.5 or 11.5. And Bailey's is what is it 6.5 still? So I would put it
actually went down on PrizePicks. You got it at 5.5 now.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's just reflecting the betting markets, right? Like they're not like watching camp and saying, yeah, he's not as good, right? Like I don't know where that comes from, but yeah, I would
sounds like Joe Blewett. If you were on PrizePicks, you would go more on 5.75 sacks, which also you can't have 3/4 of a sack. So we don't quite get that, but thank you, PrizePicks. Either way, I'd go more on that number. And I would use code HMA if I'm just signing up, because if you win your first $5 lineup, they'll give you $150.
Yeah, I again, there's a lot that goes into it. And like we've said on the show before, and I've heard you highlight, it's Myles Garrett had 7. Abdul Carter had like 3 sacks last year, but a ton of pressure. So a lot of it is circumstantial and how good this defense is. I think that's a really good number. And they're doing 5.75 because they think it's going to be legitimately 5.5 or 6. So I understand the 5.75.
Oh, I didn't think of that. That's actually a good point.
Yeah. So they're probably saying like, yeah, that's exactly where they said, hey, he's 5.5 or 6 sacks, and this is the median because you can't have 5.5 sacks. So yeah, I'm gonna say over confidence in the defense. I don't want to be the Bailey hater, but if he doesn't have the 6 sacks, but he's creating some pressures, I'll be okay with it. It depends on how much he's in the game too, right? Like in pass run situations, are they comfortable with, hey, Osai is more well-rounded than him, we'll play Osai over him, for year one. Will McDonald was a mid-teens pick, right? And he played, correct me if I'm wrong, but like 25% of the snaps in year one. So what if Bailey's only at 50% because Osai and Enagbari are killing it, So there's a lot that goes into it. Because I want to be positive, I would say the over. If I legitimately had a gun to my head, I would probably say the under, though.
Comments, questions, super chats, cut the line. Agree or disagree with Joe Blewett? Use that code HMA and make your own prize pick. Theme lineups. No baseball tonight in New York. You do have the Mets playing, though, in Milwaukee. So you have that
count.
I guess it. But if you want to pick against the Mets over at PrizePicks, you certainly can. Super chats cut the line. Also, Vinny T signed jersey up for grabs at the end of the show. Allison wrote in happy poop. I don't really know what to make of this comment here, other than to say thank you to Allison and anyone who's pooping, I suppose. C Jet says when Nike took over, the Hunter Green looked like mud. Nike destroyed the jerseys when they took over. The Reebok ones were so much better.
Yeah, it went from like a dark, like hunter green to like a light faded. Like I think that was like the Matt Forte 2013-ish year they changed it, where it just started to really not look good. And that's what I wanted them to change.
First year. It was Revis's last year with the Jets. He tore his ACL in the 2012 season. That was year
12.
one of the Nikes.
Okay, so 12, not 13. Okay. Yeah, that's when they got bad, and I was hoping for a uniform change then, and then they went to the Adam Gase Jets, and those are horrific. Like the little stupid wing stripes on the shoulders, and then the stripes on the pad on the lower half going the opposite way. They were gross, but yeah, no, these are the best I think the Jets uniforms have ever done, because they're implementing like the classic ones, the 80s ones. They're really killing it with the unis. Just dump the stupid rivalry ones and never wear white on green or green on green again.
The doc is in the house. Says, Joe, I get the McDonald can get after the quarterback. Well, what can he do better in the run support, edge setting, and at the point of attack?
Yeah, I don't know if he's ever going to be the guy to play on rundowns, right? Like when you have Enagbare, when you have Osai, when you have competent guys, and honestly, this is the most. And this is a really interesting point, Doc. And just because I want to take it farther than this, it's going to be interesting to see if the Jets want to pay him as just the edge rusher, but there's a team out there who's going to say, "Hey, the Jets are going to pay you to play 35 to 50% of the snaps. We'll pay you to play 65, 70 because our defense is more." Is more fly up the field and make plays instead of read and react like Aaron Glenn's defense is. So I'm not sure his long-term outlook with the Jets. It's going to be super interesting to see if a team is willing to play him and pay him to play the run for the Jets. It's just not going to happen this year. One, obviously it's added strength, right, for him. And then a big problem with him in run defense is one, it's recognition. And then two, it's how he stacks guys. He tends to like duck his head and put his hands out like this, which is really just not a strong position to be in. Where you really want to like roll your hips up and throw it and grab their chest plate and lift instead of push. So there's some technical things he could definitely do to improve the run game. I don't think he has the best recognition though. The weight's kind of lacking. So it's few and far between where I see him playing over Osai or again, Enagbare in those situations, or even like a big D end like Anyamata or something like that on certain rundowns. So I expect Will McDonald to be in like the 30 to 50% range of snaps and not really playing the run. So is one team willing to pay him to play the run? I'm not sure. If I had to predict, he's not going to be here because of that.
Big fella writes in happy poop.
What are gems? Am I missing? What is this a new thing? Gems?
I don't even know what that means. 10 gems, happy poop. What is gems a new term here?
Is each gem $100? Like, should you be very excited, or what is a gem?
It's not even like coming up on like my YouTube scroll here. It's just coming up on StreamYard, but not in the YouTube chat. I don't know what this means, big fella. I don't know what you did.
Yeah,
I'm not happy about it.
Can you tell us the conversion rate, big fella? How much did you pay for 10 gems? Because then Jake will know if he should be happy or not.
Yeah, I like it's not even coming up on like the YouTube chat where you look at like viewer activity in the YouTube studio when you're live. Got nothing, so I don't know. But happy poop to you too, big fella. Candyman writes in, finally connected my devices. I'm not a smart man. Candyman was emailing me, texting me via Patreon, messaged me on Discord. The guy couldn't figure out how to connect to the Asmaniac Discord server, but he finally figured it out. So Candyman, welcome aboard. Kevin says happy poop and says, what is this 10 gem nonsense? What is this?
Yeah, again, what's the conversion rate? Do you get money? Is it 10 cents for a gem? I don't know. Maybe I'll go on my YouTube side and I'll check it out for you, see if I can donate gems. Kevin Zerwerker sent happy poop for 10 joules. That's what I see now on viewer activity. I don't know what that means. Yeah. I'm gonna log into my YouTube right now and try to see what gems are for you, Jake. Gator, I will not be reading your comment, but thank you. No, I can't even. Thank you for the contribution there. This is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, members. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they're finding this stuff, Jake. I don't know what a gem is, my friend. Let me get my tech guy on it before we get to Jowon Briggs here. He usually has a pretty good feel for things.
Happy.
Oh, what's wrong, Beast?
I'm going to be peeing a lot. I got to go introduce Mr. Lizard to the Pizzard. I'm not going to piss all over myself.
Beast, what's a gem? Do you know?
I have no idea. No idea. As they all say, shh, no comment. No
Yeah,
comment.
I can't even do anything past the super chat right now, Jake. I can't even do memberships. It's not letting me do anything.
No comment. No comment. No commenta. Nothing. Nada. Zero.
Happy poop from Aunt Chance. Barbarossa, happy poop. Here are 10 gems. But that was an Asmaniac super chat. I don't know what's happening here, Beast. Beast, can you figure out what a gem is?
Unless if you're talking rubles from Aladdin. You remember the movie Aladdin with Jafar and that crazy little bird going, somebody get this, somebody get me, somebody get me, somebody get me.
I don't want any gems. I want gifted memberships like Marvelous here, coming through for the people with a 5 spot of channel memberships. Let's go. You ever arrest anyone like Beast in your police officing career, Joe?
Yeah. I would say I've driven more of those types to the hospital than arrested them. So typically they can get away with a little bit more because it's like you understand the helmet just dropped. The mindset. Let's get them to go see the wizard, as we say, and get them some help upstairs.
Hey, Marvelous, shout out to you. You're in the raffle for 5. Weekly raffle Saturday. Here are the prizes. If you're just tuning in this week, Revis sign end zone pylon, Chad Pennington signed jersey, Breece Hall signed helmet, a Jets Legends jersey, and another Vinny T signed jersey. So today and then Saturday, we'll give away some signed Vinny Testaverde items. Party with Peg and Artie. Ask Beast if he's going to flash us again. So yesterday on the show, it was very close to full-on Beast Dong exposure, Joe. You want to see how close? This is how close we're talking.
Oh yeah, that button is not attached there. So if he was sitting the wrong way or whatever it might have been, that might have been a bad situation.
God, it was close.
He always provides content, at least. So you gotta love Beast.
Kevin Zerwicker, gold coin. I don't know what that means. And Gents, happy poop. Embolette, happy poop. Happy poop to you all. The next person to send in happy poop is going to the hole. All right. I'm sick of this gems and happy poop nonsense. Beast, do I make myself clear? No more happy poop.
No, I already said enough for today. Enough said.
Okay, so I don't know if you've already used that cut and I was just on a different screen or not, but I'm assuming that's not AI of Beast doing what he was just doing to himself.
No, that happened on the show.
Okay, yeah, excellent, just absolutely excellent. There's none other like Beast. Again, I am October 25th, I think it is. I'm very excited to chop it up with the Beast.
Beast Feast, lot L5, the greatest, which is redundant by the way. L5 being short for lot, is it not or no?
Yes. No, because then there's J5. So what does J mean?
That's true. So lot L5 is not redundant. I take it back.
No.
L5.
Yeah.
We'll see you there.
Yep. Yeah, I'll walk over. I don't know if I'm going to be sitting with everybody. I still have to figure that out. I got to text my buddies who I usually go with, but at the minimum, a few of me and my buddies will be at the tailgate. So
it's going down. All right, are you ready for some Jowon Briggs film? Because I'll say he's probably the only player on the defense last year that overachieved what our preconceived expectations were for them.
Yeah, no doubt. And I actually just saw, I'm actually going on Buffalo Jets fans podcast right after this one. And I just saw a stat that he put up on Twitter. It was perfect timing because coming on this show, amongst defensive linemen, interior defensive linemen in 2025, 14.3 pressure rate, which was 6th highest in terms of the interior defensive linemen, a 15.5 pass rush win rate, which was 7th, 85.6 PFF pass rush grade, which was 4th. So you're talking about a very good pass rusher on the interior of the defensive line. But again, situations just like with Will McDonald, you're not going to produce as much if you're on the defense that he was on. And I somebody that commented like, hey, so Jets like showing plays that didn't work, but I think did you guys understand the point? Like, Jake, did you understand the point I'm trying to emphasize? Like, yeah, he should have gotten more sacks on a normal team. It's not just like, hey, we almost got it here. It's just I'm trying to show a point. And it's the same thing with Briggs, not as much. I got like 6 quick plays of him. Nothing. I'm not emphasizing his wins that weren't sacks because of the ball being out quickly or anything like that. I'll just show some good plays of him with his pass rush and some run game stuff. Am I up on the screen? Yes, I am. Okay.
You are. Let it rip.
Yeah, so he's a I call him a loose 3 or a 4-eye here. I would call him more of a 4-eye. So 4-eye right here, and if he's gonna rush the left guard here, I think this one he kind of stems him a little bit more inside, makes him sit inside a little bit, and then wins in the B gap. If I'm remembering this play correctly, let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm not remembering that play correctly. There's another one coming like that, I think though. So this one's just a straight bull rush. The first thing we notice is snap timing, right? He's clearly off the ball first there. His snap timing is pretty good, pretty consistently. So you want to be off the ball quickly, obviously. So he's off the ball very quickly, right? He does a good job of getting nice, good leverage into his bull rush, right? Nice and low, upper of the helmet into the chin of the left guard here. Hands inside, extension. Right, extension again. It's more of lift. There's lift and push. It's not just pushing, guys. So there's a little bit of lift there. Gets the tackle or gets the guard off of his feet a little bit. Bull rushing him backwards. As that distance is created, he's kind of softening the B gap for him. He's leaning into this heavy, and I think he ripped through there. Yeah. So it's a bull jerk. So we have bull. Now he's trying to anchor down. His weight is really, the bottom half is really backwards while he's leaning heavily into Briggs, trying to stop him. So clearly here, he's not balanced, right? He's really depending on Briggs to be here to just maintain his balance. If he was leaning into like a wall like this and the wall disappeared, he falls on his face. So Briggs is going to take advantage of where he's kind of leaning into, pulls himself through, arm over, get to Lamar Jackson for the sack. Really, really good snap timing, leverage, hand placement, bull jerk timing, bringing down one of the more athletic, if not the most athletic quarterback in the NFL at this point. Even though I might give it to Josh Allen at this point. Lamar Jackson has lost a little bit in terms of like being able to break sacks at least the last year or two, but
he's been banged up. That's why he's got to. If he's healthier, maybe it's different. But that's part of being a great player.
Yeah, and maybe it's a thing where like my recollection of him is more towards like the Jets when the Jets played him, but he was just immobile in that game. There were so many plays where he could have scrambled where he just stayed in the pocket. I'm like, thank God he's a little bit banged up, even though we still lost. But okay, here Briggs is the 1 sec. I believe this is like an outside or a mid zone away from Briggs. And he does a really good job here of just like the timing of this play and throwing an offensive lineman into Bijan Robinson's track into the gap he's trying to hit, because at this point, and he does get reached a little bit here, but he does a good job engaging, again, hands inside. And at this point, he gets extension. He's looking into the backfield. Obviously, this is a run that's going very wide, so he's going to get a little bit more lateral here. And as he's reading the run and he gets his eyes onto Bijan Robinson, he doesn't want to necessarily disengage so quickly, because if he disengages too quickly and hits this gap, it might be a thing where he gears down and then cuts backside, and then he might be a little bit screwed there, depending on obviously where Will McDonald is, and he doesn't necessarily know that or where Will McDonald is. So he's kind of stringing out a little bit. And at this point, he still doesn't want to declare into this gap because the offensive lineman's still on him. So if he declares too early, the offensive lineman might get contact on him and push him laterally out of the play. So he's maintaining contact through this rep for a reason, and not clearing himself up into the gap. So that's a situation where Bijan does get more vertical, right? Gets more vertical. Briggs is kind of even with the offensive lineman. So now he throws the offensive lineman into the gap that Bijan may be cutting into, while also taking that backside gap. So he's really smart idea by him to string it out. Again, I don't know if he's going backside here. I don't know exactly what's happening. Instead of just kind of stringing this out to this point, because he's kind of pressing me a little bit more towards the line of scrimmage here, I'm going to throw the offensive lineman quite literally into the gap, which forces Bijan to then kind of run into the back of him and makes a tackle. Like, very impressive rep. Again, a little bit, he gets reached a little bit there, but still good hand placement, good job stringing it out, continuous hand fighting, the core strength to extend with the right arm here and throw him into the gap and then make the tackle is all very impressive from from Briggs. This is another one where you see an example of the ball being out so quickly. I remember breaking this play down by Stevens. This is an infuriating play by him, getting beat by a drag route in the red zone by Jalen Waddle. If you're playing with inside or outside leverage on Jalen Waddle isolated in the red zone, we have serious problems. Like that's just a coaching or like even just a player thing. How are we doing that? But I'm not going to get into that now. So we have Briggs versus the right guard here. And this is another example of a really quick win, but the ball being out. So comes off the ball here, and he uses a forklift technique here. He does a really good job of, he's not controlling the chest here, but what he does is he gets nice and low and he controls the hands, the elbows. So if he lands his hands on them, fine. But if I could break that grip by lifting up your elbows, then you have no strong point of contact. So rushing that B gap, lift up the elbows, right? Controlling both of the arms. There's no point of contact there. Now he's going to be off balance. Continues the rush, pulls himself through, completely off balance because he had nothing to really lean on. Gets to Tua, bang, big hit. Sorry, I know he didn't get the sack, but it's clearly still a good play, right? Like we don't have to say, oh, no sack, not good play, right? Like there's more that goes in the football than that. He can't really control that. Stevens got beat on a drag, which is infuriating in my opinion, just because of the technical aspect of the pre-snap alignment is very frustrating. But Briggs tackle for loss. I think he's right here. 3-tech. Let's watch it. Just an example of the power in the run game. And this is what he was brought in to do initially. He was more of a run stuffer when he was with the Bears or the Browns? I always forget him and I think Cowart was the Bears and Briggs was the Browns, if I'm not mistaken. I actually like Cowart, but he got hurt. So he's right here. Again, comes off the ball, nice and low. Hands land first, hands land inside, extension. Good base, a lot of power off of this right extended step off the instep, right? Eyes in the backfield, sees the toss, holds his ground, pulls himself through, dominates the guard, bang in there for the tackle. And I got 2 plays left of Briggs. A rush win and a hit. 3-tech right here to the right side of your screen. This is the one I was talking about where he stems a little bit more to the inside. So this is one where you see the guard set to the outside here, but Briggs, again, just like NBA players, just like receivers to corners or whatever. Yeah, receivers or corners are a good example. You have to work your lower half, like your stem and stuff, to move guys to advantageous positions for you to get to the quarterback, right? Like if you're rushing the B gap, you can just rush the B gap, just go straight off the ball. But if you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself, stem him a little bit, move his base so he's not in that gap. So moves the base, stems him inside. Offensive lineman shuffles to the inside, hands inside, pulls himself through. And you can see like the knockback here. He creates some knockback, and then the guard's right foot slides. So now he's off balance, pulls himself through. So we have a quick bull jerk again. Ball is out immediately, but it's not completed to the running back right there on what looked like a choice route. Okay, last play. Let's see. Briggs hit. Really loose 3, 4-tech or 4-eye, loose 3, whatever you want to call them. I'll call them more of a really loose 3 than a 4-eye here, but it's very close. So another one, and this one's not even one where he does great with the hand placement, right? Because the hands actually land wide here, right? He doesn't have great leverage. His hands aren't in the ideal spot. Again, you want them more inside, chest plate, outer pec type area. We don't want them on the shoulders. But this is a good example of, hey, I don't need perfect technique to win reps, right? You're not always going to have perfect technique, but he still creates that knockback because of the power he has. Gets that extension. Again, another instance where that knockback now creates the forward lean after the knockback is initially created. So now he's really depending on the hands to be in contact with Briggs, because if not, he's going to be off balance. Briggs takes advantage, knockback, pulls himself through, and he chops down that inside arm as well, rips and gets to the quarterback. But again, ball is out quickly because the Jets defense is the Jets defense. But some good pass rush reps, some really good run defense reps as well. Really well-rounded, high pass rush win rate, high pass rush win grade, a good run defender. So I think he's being a little bit under-discussed right now as well. A lot of people are doing these defensive alignments and where this guy fits and where that guy fits. And I think Briggs is left out a little bit too much and people aren't talking about his year. So again, I know I'm being positive today, definitely higher on McDonald, definitely higher on Briggs, but I'm not positive for no reason, right? Like there's plenty of guys who we've dumped on this show. So it's not just, I'm not one of those guys who just blows smoke.
Well, let's be positive because I think those are guys that could be nice players for this team this year. So
Yeah.
I like Briggs. I thought Muji showed a lot of intelligence getting him for what he did. I mean, you got him from the Browns for nothing, and he ended up being one of their better players. I just like the way he plays. He plays with a mentality that a lot of guys, quite frankly, last year didn't play with. Like I felt like there was a lot of quit in the Jet defense a year ago. I don't think Jowon Briggs was quitting when you watch the film.
Yeah, dude, like what was the Cowboys game? Is that week 3 or 4?
It was pretty early on in the year.
Bills was 2.
The All Blacks, and it was
I think
like
it was 4.
degrees.
I think it was 4 because week 3 was Tampa, right? And I think 4 was the
Miami.
Cowboys. 4 was Miami, then the Cowboys? I thought Cowboys was before Miami.
No, Miami was week 4. I remember because they were 0-3 going into the game, and then I believe they played the Cowboys.
Okay, yeah, but week 5, Stevens gave up on that one long touchdown run. Sherwood gave up after blowing an assignment I believe it was versus screen in the red zone, just stopped running. So Briggs was not one of those guys. Like as he got more snaps, he just produced more and more and more and just gave it his all. So I think Briggs right now in your interior defensive line is easily not gonna say easily the most established player. I think it'll be a competition between him and Sweat, who's like the MVP of the interior of the defensive line. But Briggs was really good last year. Now it was only 1 year. In his first year with the Browns, he was definitely productive in limited reps, and I was impressed him coming here. But it's only been a year or 2 sample size with limited reps, so he has to prove it. But he's on a nice trajectory for sure. Briggs is a good player, or at least his trajectory points in that direction.
Comments, questions, super chats, cut the line. Vinny Testaverde signed jersey up for grabs at the end of the show. The big fella says, please destroy that Beast Taki video. Is that this video?
Don't step to the Big Daddy, because I am Big Daddy cool, but I'm the coolest, I'm the hippest. But get in my way, see a 7-foot boot. Just remember, I'm the hottest, I'm the boddest, and I'm sure is the modest.
Yeah, B, sometimes I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
The Beast Cocky video, I believe, is what big fella was going with there.
That's gonna be the video I show to my kids to show them what a real man looks like when they're grown up and smart enough to understand that stuff. So keep that video around, Jake.
M123 says, Joe, love your film. Dumb jokes in July. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I already commented, but I saw him. He said something like, "Oh, who cares about almost wins?" Like, if you don't understand the point, I can't really help you, But I thought me and him are cool, so that just confirms it. So thank you, M123.
Big fella checks in. Jake and Joe, thank you for the show. Gems by emojis. Do they? Because we certainly could use more emojis because YouTube is so ridiculous with how they let you only have a certain amount of channel emojis.
Yeah, I'm not in the emoji game, so I have nothing to add on the emojis.
Do you have any comment on the Beast Dong exposure?
I would advise him to maybe wear shorts on a show, or at least button the boxers, because that's risky business. Again, depending on how he where he flows when he sits down. I'm more of a lean to the left guy, and that's more the left side. So I might have been in a dangerous situation there, but maybe he leans to the right and he's confident in that. So I'll just advise him to maybe again button him up or wear some shorts.
What a photo this is, man. We were close. We were close to disaster yesterday on the show. We sure were.
People used to call me Pits. That's why I shave my goddamn body here. That's why I shave my pits. That's why I want to stay fresh.
Why did they call you Pits?
Because I used to stink.
Now, Beast, we've come to an understanding. You won't be exposing your dong on the program.
Didn't I address this morning enough?
I need to remind you, though. This is very important. This is my livelihood. I can't have your dong exposed on the show.
Is it bad enough?
This is my job, Beast. I take it seriously. I can't be having your schween out and about.
We know that.
Do we know that, though?
Boy, can I get the San Francisco Flyer in here and show these peons how to do proper etiquette?
Jake, would it actually be bad for your show though? Realistically, like what would it do for your numbers? Do you think it'd actually hurt your numbers or increase your numbers? Or maybe you get a call from ESPN though and be like, listen, we don't have a lot to say over the podcast.
You wonder why I'm a former alcoholic. Huh? You wonder why I'm a former alcoholic.
Because you showed your dong on a Jet talk show?
Because of Jake.
I've drank more beer, more whiskey, more tequila, and let's see, and then I'm falling out, pissed drunk. Yeah, you wonder why I don't drink anymore, do you?
Well, no, I really don't wonder that at all. I haven't wondered it once.
Yeah. I've had my fun in the sun. I used to drink real hard back in those days.
Mike's hard?
Nah, Salsa from Mexico, the real tequila. You want real
before
tequila?
I let you run, Beast, question for you. So I didn't know you were at Fanatics Fest over the weekend because John Cena was there and you were giving him a massage.
You know what? You can take John Cena and stick it up your ass because I don't like that goddamn guy as far as I can throw. I'm an ECW guy. I'm Rob Van Dam with the Pitbulls, the Eliminators, even Team 3D. Dudley Bill, Death Drop. Joel Gardner, that's right. Joey Styles, these are my guys. These are my heroes.
I would take that picture though, Beast. You have pretty well developed forms in that picture, so credit to you. You got some good definition there.
You look strong here, Beast.
Yeah, like that's a good forms.
Hey, I'm kind of like the Joey Styles, but uncensored. And when I'm uncensored, I can come very, very hard and I can come very fast. See, when I have my own team, when I was doing my own editing and my own what you call it, commentary, I'd have no scripts, nobody dragging me down. Never had it done then, never had it done since.
Is it true they call you Big Daddy Piss a Lot? Because that's what it says under your name.
That's your very bad IQ right there. That you're right in the toilet. Go ahead first. Just because I have to take a leak every day, just because I look good every day, you know what? That's the haters for you. The haters are gonna hate, and me, I'm gonna keep on driving, keep on gliding, and you know what? Bitches don't have the balls enough to go one-on-one with a real man. Because why? I've been to 2 different circles. The 7 gates of hell, that's Venom for you. And the 8 circles of hell, that's Dante's Inferno. Look it up between ice.
Yeah, you know, B, sometimes I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Joe, we covered a lot of ground today, man. Thanks for coming on the program.
The real question is, do you feel responsible for Beek's prior alcoholism?
He's trying to blame me for that when I simply just don't want his dong exposed on my show. Like right now, I know only the diehard Jet fans and the Asmaniacs who love the show, regardless how bad the team might be, are watching. Once we get to a week from now and Aaron Glenn has his first press conference of summer for training camp, I get all the casual fans back. And I don't want them seeing Beast dong and then giving up on my show forever. So that's why I got to make sure we tighten things up over the next week.
Listen, I'm not so confident that would hurt your numbers. So I don't know. The spray video, gets people excited. And
Mr. Tube might not like it though. Big bad
Facts.
YouTube.
Facts. Yep.
I'm glad you like the spray video because I'm a big fan of it as well.
Again, I will show them I'll show my kids that as an example of what a real man looks like.
Manly man. Joe, you're the man. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
Joe Blewett, my guest. Stick around, folks. We got some legends on the line, including a guy we have not heard from since we went to Gangrene Beach Club in Atlantic City. People have been wondering where this guy is. He won so much money in Atlantic City. Some thought that he just left the country and is on an island somewhere. That's coming up. But first, speaking of money, how about a word from Circa?
The biggest contest we've ever seen.
Seriously, what's the guarantee?
They're still talking about it.
I think it's time to put the rumors to rest.
Showtime!
$30 million.
$30 million?
$30 million? $30 million?
That's $30 million guaranteed. 3 contests, multiple ways to win, no rate. Entry starting at $1,000. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere.
Contest weekend, August 26th to the 28th. We're going to be out there doing our show as we've done the last couple of years. So if you're going to plan a last summer trip to Vegas, do it that weekend and sign up for Circa's Pro Betting Contest. Can't wait to be out there. More info as we get closer. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hit your calls now, shall we? And first up today is a man who is celebrating a birthday. Hit it.
He's throwing parties for Jets fans. See him shouting at Knicks games. This guy's getting that beast, his hot water. 69 so many times he's lost count. no surrender. He's never leaving early. J-E-T-S, Lou B.
Happy birthday, Lou B. Yeah.
Thank you for my gift, Jake. I love it. And I need it today because there's tornadoes in New York. I don't know if you've seen this, but this is crazy. We have a massive amount of tornado warnings right now, which is
the Yankees are rained out already, Lou. They're playing 2 tomorrow now. But hey, I got a birthday present for you that's I don't know if it's as good as what you're wearing because that's a pretty sweet jacket. But you've been asking about this guy, and I was waiting for the right time to bring him back to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Lou B's birthday, so let's bring on the man himself.
Chuck Wagon's always cooking, which it takes. Chuck Wagon's even cooking at the game. Chuck Wagon hates McDonald's, but he's headed home to cook. It's time once again for Chuck Wagon.
Chuck, tell us what happened, Chuck. Where have you been?
It looks like I'm lagging, so hopefully you guys can hear me just fine.
Chuck Wagon, how much money did you and Leslie Chow win in Atlantic City a week and a half ago?
Enough. A good amount.
Chuck, I heard different rumors. 30,000 by PBN.
Listen.
80,000 by Nick Shine. 120,000 by some other guy wearing jet shit. Chuck, how much did you win?
That's probably between me and my family, but I will say all my markers are paid for.
It was a lot.
Chuck Wagon, I need to see the play sheet. Show me the Andy Reid blackjack play sheet.
Pull that cheating card out. Oh
There
my
it is.
God. He
There's
laminated it. We're so fucking good.
Dude, when he whipped it out, I kid you not, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen live. He whips out a play sheet. He's Andy Reid dialing up the play call for what we're going to do to win the blackjack hand. It was incredible.
Casinos actually encourage those. They don't mind it at all. You can. That's why I have that play sheet and not on your cell phone. Cell phones they won't allow, but having that, they're fine with it.
I've been working there 9 years. I've never seen anybody pull out a fucking play sheet in my life. I don't
Because
know.
most people are just too embarrassed to, hold it. They think that they look stupid or silly. I'm like, well, when it's about money, I'll do whatever it takes.
Now, Chuck Wagon, I heard rumblings that you fell asleep at the actual event on Saturday at Gangrene Beach Club. Can you confirm this?
Yes, I probably took about a 15, 20-minute nap. I was just exhausted, but that little nap actually helped me get enough energy for the rest of the day.
You look like you were locked in here. I guess you lost the energy really quick.
Well, when you're only on a few hours of sleep, that'll do it to you.
Chuck, I notice what you're wearing.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Chuck, you see that I know what you're wearing right now, and I appreciate you taking note of me complaining about the red. You won enough to buy a new one in green, obviously, Chuck, because Chuck shows up to a Jets party wearing a red fucking whatever you call it, fanny pack.
I didn't have this. I ordered this the day that I finally returned home on Sunday.
He was cashed up, Jake. He was cashed up.
Listen, red in the Chinese culture is prosperity, protection, and good fortune. So, being a little superstitious when it comes to gambling, yeah, I brought that because it was the only thing I had, and yeah.
Well, it obviously worked, Chuck, because I heard some great rumors. I mean, you look like you're smiling, so I don't think you lost. You did win a good amount of money. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I am too. And the only bad thing is no one got to see me in my Speedo. I was actually wearing it that day. It was underneath my bathing suit.
That's the good news.
Is this photo real, Chuck? Because this is some of the things that were being sent to me after you were gambling like a madman.
No comment.
This is what I'm talking about.
Jake, you were when you walked up to me and you were like, you don't understand what just happened with Chuck Wagon. You were like blown away. I've never actually seen you like that, Jake. You were
Jake, I have one thing, Jake. who was the person that you had the pre-record video with? Who were you speaking with? I forgot his name.
Ryan Sampson.
Yes, I saw him late. That's who it was. I saw him at the cage just before I cashed out that evening. I just couldn't remember his name, but we just nodded our heads and that was it. But it was nice to see him in real life.
Now, Chuck Wagon, what was it like to be one of the bigger celebrities that were there? I mean, people were going up to you. I saw you taking pictures with folks. I mean, it was wild stuff there.
I was not. No, I was definitely not the celebrity. No, not this time, but maybe next year. Yeah. I expect bigger and better things for next year.
You're putting a lot of pressure on Lou.
Yeah, that's no problem. We got to watch the fireworks show together. Chuck Wagon was with us.
That was great. The drone. That was the first time seeing a drone show, so that was awesome.
Yeah, that was good. And Green Bean was like, "All this fucking technology, and the Jets can't complete a pass."
He did say
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. But Chuck, we're glad you're okay because I was, I was feeling a little responsible when you went missing. I was like, I hope he got home safe. We didn't hear from you for days, Chuck. There was like a lot of text messages going back and forth from a lot of people, Chuck. You got to check in.
I know. I saw on Discord. And also on his shows. I was watching, but I'm extremely busy with work, so I really can't get on.
Just counting away. Well, Chuck, I'm glad you're okay, and I'm glad you won up. Next year, you're going to get a comp room, Chuck, for sure. I know they know you now.
Well, I think I'm going to need your help with that. I don't think I'm a big enough fish yet.
You're the Chuck Wagon, baby. Chuck, you're the man. I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad we've heard from you. Say hi to Leslie Chow for all of us, and we'll talk to you soon, all right?
Amazing.
I would love that in a T-shirt. That would be awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the Chuck Wagon. Let's go.
Jets, let's go.
All right. Oh, I got rid of the wrong person. Hold on. And there we go. Lou, any big plans for your birthday?
I'm going to Milo's in Hudson Yards tonight.
You're going to be in the city.
I will be. That's what I'm doing. I had breakfast with the family today and then a little fun later on and, a few different birthday activities.
Nice. I like that. That's a good spot over there.
But
I was just there near Javits at Fanatics Fest.
Yeah, that's a great place. But, Jake, there's one person that does know what Beast's dingling looks like, and it's Dominique from the radio station. I don't know if you remember the story, but Dominique from the radio station does know what this man's thing looks like. If you heard the story,
I'm just glad you didn't say yourself because I was like, oh god,
no. He's a rare guy, Beast. The voice message I got yesterday was kind of epic, I have to tell you.
Now, you sent Beast the shirt that he was wearing when the dong was almost exposed.
No, I didn't
right?
get him that one. I got him a different Knicks one. He hasn't. Well, that is pretty close, right there. I didn't realize the button was so exposed. No, I got him a different Knicks shirt.
What Knicks shirt did you get him? Who sent him this one then?
I don't know who sent him that one, but I sent the one with all the players on it.
Beast, who sent you this shirt?
I already got that through via FedEx.
Where's the one I got you, Beast?
It's on the bed. I'm just.
Oh, you threw it away.
No, it's on the bed. I'm kind of cool off right now. I'm already under enough stress right now.
Why are you stressed?
I already took my pill right now. I already had my pills today.
What are you stressed about? There's nothing to be stressed about.
Time out. His pill is a vitamin. I bought him multivitamins. When he says he took his pill, he took a multivitamin. It's not pill. It's not medication. It's a multivitamin. So he thinks that's helping him with his stress, which I hope it does. But it's a multivitamin, Jake. It's not from a doctor. It's a multivitamin.
Now that we've established that, Beast, can you relax a little bit?
Beast, what are you upset about? Max is not even on right now.
A lot of this other crap that I heard today was already a little too far.
What? I asked you to not show your dong on the show. Am I out of line?
Not that one. Not that one. You already know, Chico.
What is he talking about?
I don't know what you're upset about. You have to use words.
you already know.
No, I don't. I need you to use words to explain what you're mad about.
The whole Cena crap. I find that crap a bunch of garbage.
You're
you
upset?
already know I'm an old schooler.
Well, John Cena's on the line, it looks
You
like.
went-
John, is that you?
went a little
Oh,
way up
shit.
the Swift
What up, John?
John, hey, what's up, man? Can't see me.
Yeah, right. Woo-hoo. Yeah, keep dreaming. You're dreaming. Dreamer.
Beast,
What's
can you
wrong with
sing
John
happy
Cena?
birthday?
I can't stand the guy. He got his ass kicked at One Night Stand, which I liked. He got what was coming to him by Rob Van Dam, who Mr. Pay-Per-View. And that's right. Rob Van Dam kicked his ass all over New York City at the Hammerstein Ballroom. And who got it on DVD? Right here. I've been ECW for almost 30 years. I've been around the game. Too Cold Scorpio, Chris Benoit, even yeah. You really want to play
Beast, time out. Can you sing me happy birthday, please?
We used to have a guy for that, but he lost a toe.
This has already gone too far.
I'm talking about happy birthday. You have a bat out.
This is starting to go too far. No, this is going too far. Too far.
Oh, here we go, Jake. Jake, what did you do?
This is too far. This is where we draw the line.
This is too far?
Well, don't
All
worry.
right,
Hold on, Lou.
cool.
We're going to make your birthday truly magical here because there's a guy
I
on
thought
the
he was going
line.
to sing me happy birthday. He's been saying it all week.
There's a guy on the line who is built for moments like this. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one man we could bring on to get Beast back on track. The Beast Whisperer.
He's home, his bed is on the bed. That's what feels good. On the road, his bell is on the bed. In a dirty hotel room. He calls the show, his bell is on the bed. He's just more comfortable. He got a beard, he loves the jets, super jets. He's a big fella, sleeps alone. There's no room on his bed. But that's a big fella.
Hey, what's up? Beast, put your mic on, bro. What's going on? Put your camera on too, so I can see.
I've already lost my temper enough today.
Can you put your can you put your camera on, please? Thanks. Hey, what are you stressed about anyway? It's Lou B's birthday. You should sing him happy birthday for all the stuff he's done. He deserves that.
I was gonna wish him a happy birthday, but after that picture when I saw that, I said, all right, enough.
What picture?
You go look, you'll see.
Hey, what do you listen? You're supposed to be the leader of the Dark Alliance, correct? Turn your mic on so I can hear you, please. You're supposed to be the leader of the Dark Alliance, correct? You can't go running, bro, and like turn your camera off and your mic. You know, we need a leader, and you got to be that guy. Right? So put your camera on and let's talk about it.
And who
What's up,
saw
Billy?
this live? Who saw this live?
What's up? Listen, man.
Just sing happy birthday, Beast.
Just sing him happy birthday, man. I'll sing it with you. How about that? Will that help? Will that help?
Give me my record player. Give me my record
Let's
player.
go.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Scratch it up.
Let's go.
Yo. Hey, Lou B, it's time to check it up. It's a happy birthday to your brother. This is from the man called Funk Master Flex. Plug Master's in the house. Yo, it's happy birthday time for Lou B. He's in the house, G's. Let's get that rascal scratch it. Hey, you know who the G is? Lou B's the G. Don't mess with him because you know he's gonna punk your ass out even if you get out of control. And just remember, I might be in control, but he's the man with the plan in the hand. But don't come over there, or if you want to play with Lou, you're gonna come up with me. It's my alley, and if you get my alley, you're gonna get bitch slapped by like the hose on the train. So don't get in my lane and don't get in my train because you know what comes next. The pain game begins. Now don't mess with Funk Master Flex.
All right.
Can't get better than that.
You can't get better than that.
Good job.
You can't get better than that.
Everyone
Good job,
have a
Beast.
nice day. That's all I need to hear. We'll be out.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I'm a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't
teach that.
Over here, this is Big Cat.
Lou, I hope you had a great birthday. Now back to regular programming. And a reminder, counting raffle names here. Vinny T signed jersey is our prize on the show. Let's go to the big fella. Big fella, thanks for calming down Beast.
You just had to show the Beast cocky video, didn't you bastard? Yeah, man. Beast needs to be in a good mood. You know, Luby's done so much for him. I'm happy that he got to do a rap birthday song for him. So it's good stuff, man. So I'm starting to drink a little bit of Kool-Aid with this team, man. I really am. I am.
We started camp yet.
I know, but I'm starting, man. This way every year, man. So, you know, I'm right now at 7 wins. That's where I'm at right now. Does that make sense?
I mean, I don't think 7's crazy. I'm going to stick with 6 for now, and I'll leave myself open to increase based on training camp.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll go up once training camp starts, but you know, I'm sure that tally will go up.
I was at 7 last year, and then I went down to 6 after the AVT injury.
Yeah.
I said 4 all offseason, and I gave them too much credit because I did 4 to 7, and then look what happened.
Bro, that Carolina game we were at was so freaking painful.
Oh, that was the worst game ever.
Oh my God, it was so bad. You and I you were standing right in front of me, and we're just like, what is Aaron Glenn doing, bro? You know, I loved him as a player, as a coach. He drives me nuts, and I hope he can get his shit together, because if he does, I mean, he's the real linchpin for us having a successful season or not, because we have talent now, and we have, like I said, we have talent, and the schedule isn't so bad. We should be able to beat Tennessee. We should be able to beat the Packers. It all depends on Aaron Glenn, in my opinion. That and Jason Sanders so far, because if Jason Sanders doesn't kick well, we're screwed, bro.
Yeah, and it'd be very Jet-like if the year after they had this great kicking season that basically prevented them from getting the number 1 pick, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Now when they're playing a lot more tighter games where they need the kicking to actually make a difference, the guy they got rid of is ultimately the biggest mistake they made, and it cost them with whoever they bring in. But maybe Jason Sanders is healthy and he'll be what he was in Miami, where he was a pretty good kicker.
I hope so. I mean, at least Folk couldn't kick the long ball. He couldn't do it. Jason Sanders can. And that's why I think they let Folk go, and they're bringing in this guy. But, we can just wait and see, I guess. I mean, Zurline could kick the shit out of the ball, but he kicked it in every wrong direction his final year. So, I don't know. I just want to have a good season, man. 7-9. I mean, I would prefer 9-7. I mean, not 7-9, 7-10. I would prefer 9-8, but we'll see. But thank you for the show. Like I said with Joe, I mean, it's I love when Joe is on. He really brings it, puts stuff into depth and everything, like with the plays and stuff. And the diehards love it, and the Asmaniacs love it. And just keep doing what you're doing, man. Training camp's almost here.
We cover a lot of different topics on the show, big fella, including potential dong exposure. So you never know what you're going to get on a given day.
That button, bro. That button's a hero. Right now.
MVP.
MVP. Exactly. Well, anyway, man, have a good day. I'll talk to you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, the big fella checking in. Great call from him. Couple super chats here. Mace B says, this live testing, you have no red dot. Lost sense of time. Busy month. We are live, Mace B. This is a live show. If you're watching at 5:56 p.m. Eastern time, it's as live as it could be. If you're not watching at that time, you're watching after the fact, it's not live. It's live to tape, as they say. Doc Jet fan says, I can confirm Chuck Wagon fell asleep during the third of Neil's 10 points. Nice to meet the wagon for real. Congrats on the win. Man, Chuck Wagon being asleep at this event and no one had video of this to send? Come on, people. The Asmaniac community is one big reality show. I need as much content as we can at these meetups. Get me as much Gorman content at Chef Kevin's outing, as much content as we possibly can get. That's what we need. We're a little light on membership, so I'm going to gift one right now so we have another entry in on the wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want a channel membership, make sure you're liking and subscribing to the video and interacting, and the YouTube algorithm might select you. One membership from yours truly has just been gifted, and it went to a Texans fan. Texans fan 254 Jeff is in the raffle now. Oh, baby. He's in.
Jet up. Let's go.
Thank you, Gino. Kyle Clifton with a super chat. Getting right back to your call shortly here. Jets should have been able to alternate, by the way, or between green and white helmets is needed at will. Rules are ridiculous. Retire the rivalry unis entirely. I agree with this. So for those who don't know, the NFL has very strict rules with uniforms and helmets you're allowed to have. So the Jets had to wait 2 years before they were allowed to introduce a new helmet. So that's why this is the third year of the new jerseys they have, which are, basically the 80s jerseys, but, modernized. So they were now legally allowed to introduce another helmet, which is why they have the white helmet this year. Hey, shout out to Rick Kent. He's in the raffle for 5. Vinny T signed jersey up for grabs at the end of this program. Rick, let's go. How about a 5 spot from Wayne Corbett's best friend, Nick Shine, in the house, gifting 5. Nick's going to be our next caller after we hit the Jet chant. Jets, let's go. Hello, Nick Shine. Outstanding job with Wayne Corbett the other night.
Thank you, man. That was remarkable that he was on the show for 2.5 hours. That's just...
It was great, man. I've heard Wayne be interviewed a lot, and he told some stories I've never heard before. It was awesome.
Yeah. Even his family members reached out to him, and then they didn't know the depths of some of the stories. So really cool interview. Really appreciate his time. We've had a little bit of back and forth since Sunday night. And just absolutely remarkable human being, great Jet. One of the things that he said on the show was about Aaron Glenn, and Aaron Glenn had said to him that when he took the job over, he knew that they were going to have to tear it down. They knew that they were going to have to take their lumps before it started to come up and get better. So I thought that was interesting, on top of many other things, but the topic being Aaron Glenn.
Then Aaron Glenn also said publicly, we're here to win now and going forward, and it's all coaching, and Justin Fields is going to be unlocked. So Glenn talks out of both sides of his mouth, but I digress.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think I think it's logical that when you looked at that roster and that they were just coming off an all-in, there was going to be some troubles. There was going to be some situations where, you tried to win, you blew the Pittsburgh game, with the Gibson fumble with the ball in the wrong hand. You mismanaged the Tampa Bay game. A couple games didn't go our way. Miami, we gave away, and then before you know it, it's games that
it was the right pivot, but they still started 0-7 when they were trying to win. So
they were trying to win, but it just
Wayne's
and then
also
you get
the
rid of
optimist too. I know he's bringing back the pod with the Vernius Coles he was talking about with the 30-13. Coles is the negative
with the
one.
33rd team. It's going to be with Jets X Factor.
Oh, really?
A little bit of breaking news on the show Sunday night.
Hey.
Yeah, it's not going to be 33rd team. It's going to be X Factor.
Good job, Robbie Sabo. That's a nice business move.
But yeah, he's it was remarkable, man. I can't. The amount of support and messages and calls that I've gotten from that interview is crazy.
Where's the signed photo that I held the towel over so the rain wouldn't get on it?
Right here. That's me and Alona with him. We had a tour. Her family had a suite for the Giants games. And she was the only Jet fan in the family and still is. And she was like, all right, well, reach out to your contacts, see if they can get us a tour for the suite. So in 2011, it's actually December 12th, my father's birthday, we went on a tour for the suite to purchase it. They gave us field access before the game, and then they're bringing us to the suite. We're walking in the tunnel underneath, and he's got the baseball cap on. He's got his hands in like the North Face jacket, and he walks by me, and I like grab her and like rip her. I'm like, come on. She's like, what are you doing? I go, come on. And I tap her on the shoulder. I go, excuse me, Wayne. I didn't want to make like a big scene. I'm like, dude, I'm a real big fan. You can't walk by me and me not notice. I'm not all these rich people down here. I'm like, I'm a real big fan of yours. Talked to us for about a minute. We took that picture. And that's why I printed that out. And thank you to you and Snowball, who held the towel over him so he could sign that. But yeah, I put that up.
Teamwork
And then
makes the dream work.
The one right below it is the one with him in the end zone celebrating a touchdown. And he told me that, he's seen many fans who have that tattoo. And I'm like, are you calling me out? He goes, you get it. You get it. So maybe have to get a Winker Bet tattoo. If Kevin Tats comes up, we might have to have Kevin do some work for everybody.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for training camp, man, dude. It's gonna be here before we know it, dude. And
1 week from today, the Jets report. 1 week from tomorrow, first on-field practice.
It's starting to build, man. It's
you can
starting
feel
to build.
the magic in the air. Jets football.
That's it. It'll be here before we know it, and we'll be in Nashville before we know it. And Saturday will be electric, and Sunday will be even more electric, my friend. Like,
will
mark
you be
it
at the
down.
Chef Kevin event, by the way? I'm guessing
there.
you will be.
I already responded. Yeah, I'm there. I'm trying to get tickets to camp for me and Nikki. I'm working some of my new connections in life to see if I can get 2 tickets for me and Nikki to come up.
Let me say this for anyone listening too, because I was actually able to get tickets to it through a listener who couldn't use them. So I'm trying to collect as many as I can. I've given away 2 so far from Asmaniacs who had tickets and couldn't use them. If anyone acquires extra training camp tickets, not just for the August 1st one, but for any of them, and they can't use it, if you send them my way, I guarantee you we could find Jet fans who can use them. So I'm only planning on going to the 8-1 practice, but I will make sure that anyone who wants to go to any of the other ones, we get them in the hands of people who hopefully could take a young kid with them, because those are the best experiences when you're young and you get to go to training camp for the first time and all that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Nick had met many players. He got an autograph from Brees one year, and Jermaine Johnson signed his headband and gave it to Nicky, and signed Nicky's hat that he had. And then we met Jermaine at a game, and Nick had his jersey for the Washington game on Christmas Eve a couple years ago. And then we trade Jermaine. So Nick, we got to get a new jersey up on the wall there for Nicky.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
That's it, man. That's it. And just so you know, I'm not in my boxers. I have Jet shorts on. So we're good. We're safe if I have to stand up and walk away.
What are your thoughts on the button on the Beast boxer they're holding on for dear life?
Poor button, man. It's all the places that you could be placed in the world being a button, maybe on a Sydney Sweeney garment, and then you end up in the lair. Poor button.
Hell yeah. Well, Nick Shine, thank you.
All right, sir.
Also, prove you're not wearing boxers.
Got the Jet shorts on, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Shine. Now, Nick Shine is known for being the job coach of one Charles Gorman. Here's a quick word from Charles Gorman in a new segment we're calling...
It's time for a Doomsday Trailer reaction video with the great Charles Eugene Gorman Esquire III.
Hello, everyone. Today, I'm here to give you guys my thoughts on the recent trailer. As a matter of fact, on the most recent release of I'm sorry, I'm butchering my words. I'm so sorry, everyone. Originally, it was supposed to be legal issues in regards to domestic violence. All in all, I think if I was to give a grade on the Avengers, let's hope it's good, guys. Peace out.
You've been watching a Doomsday Trailer reaction video by the great Charles Eugene Gorman Esquire III. Be sure to go to his website to see the full version of the review.
Appreciate you, Jake. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Jake. I wanted to ask Blewett about my guys, my Longhorns. I wanted his take, Jake. What is Osai? What is his role going to be with the Jets here? Is it running downs only, or what is his function here? What's his role here?
Oh no, you don't.
Jake?
Can I quickly point out the fact that Beast has a sticker on the back of his phone that says USA, but this is the same guy who wouldn't give us a USA chant or wish America a happy birthday is quite ironic.
I have no interest in anything that Beast does. I'm not trying to be insulting, but I have no interest in anything that Beast does.
Beast, do you see the irony in you having a sticker on your phone that says USA on it?
Come here.
Can we talk about the Jets?
Good buzz. Give it a blast.
I wanted Blue. I want to talk to Blewett about my Longhorns.
Well, how am I supposed to talk to Blewett about your Longhorns if he's no longer on the show?
I don't know. I wanted to get on, and then he left without taking any calls. I wanted to talk to about my boy Osai and my boy Sweat.
What do you think of the fact that Lou B purchased vitamins for Beast to use? What does the Gary diet say about vitamins?
Well, I mean, if you eat a carnivore diet, you don't need any vitamins to hit all of your daily nutrients. But sometimes, like, if there's flu going around, maybe you want to OD a little bit on vitamin D or C or something like that. Like vitamin D, you can't really overdo it. But if you're eating a carnivore diet, you don't need to take. Like, I don't need to supplement anything because I get everything that I need in the meat that I eat. But sometimes, like I said, you want to have extra vitamin B or extra vitamin C, and I don't have a problem with supplementing. I don't think it's necessary, but it can enhance certain things, especially if it's flu season or something like this.
Hey, Beast, show us the vitamins that Lou B got you. Oh, well, one a day.
Little multivitamins. Yeah. I mean, you can fix most of your problems just by fixing your diet, but you're too stupid. You're not going to do that.
Beast, any response?
It is what I don't even mean that to be insulting. It's just a matter of fact. Like, that doesn't happen out of the blue. See, Gary was right. Lettuce will kill you. Stay woke. Stay woke, TV. Stay woke. I told you. Don't.
You got a problem. You got a problem with roughage, Sonny? You got a problem with roughage? I think
Gary,
you do.
what's your take on John Cena?
I did kind of want to talk about the Jets. I guess
you wanted to talk about Joseph Osai, but I don't have Joe Blewett here for the Osai breakdown anymore.
And what about my boy Sweat? He's on the Mount Rushmore of Longhorns. They played together for.
We did Sweat earlier this offseason. Blewett was high on him.
Right? Can we do Osai? Well, I mean, what is his role here? I mean, he's
going to play. They gave him a significant deal.
I just don't see where. Running downs only, I guess.
No, I think he's going to play on first and second down as part of the rotation. I mean, he signed a 3-year, $36 million deal. The first 2 years of it are guaranteed. He's going to play.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you don't pay him that much money not to have him in the rotation. So I guess. Should we go with an Osai jersey too?
I would say don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's going to age worse than your Xavier Gibson one.
I'm going to wear that to a game 5 years from now. And everyone's going to be like, who the hell is that? Oh, Gibson. You're going to love it. Oh,
Brandon says, Beast, why do you hate Roman Reigns? He saved wrestling.
Are you stupid? Are you that damn stupid? I think that guy's a stupid idiot. In my book, he doesn't know anything about wrestling. He's an idiot.
Now, you also wrote to Brandon earlier, you have 5 corporations, 35 world belts, and global status. So shut up at Brandon Marin. Where are these corporations of yours?
You should already. I've already explained this several different times already. And
please explain one more time.
Movie distribution, video game distribution, toy distribution, old school quality distribution, and even Turner.
So what's your net worth? You have 5 corporations.
Good. It's good. It's gonna I keep it at a minimum.
So
See,
if I say
I want to keep something before I die. See, I'm already planning to work on a will and make sure to give it to the next person the next 40 years from now when I go. That's for my future. My future is to build. My future is to dominate. And my future is to make sure to get to the top.
You're always complaining.
Yeah,
Because
it was 104 degrees out yesterday, and I saw the landscaper working. I thought a beast who wouldn't work when it's 85 degrees. It was 104 yesterday, and the landscaper was out all day. Beast says it's 85. I can't work.
I know my body when it regulates. I could read through the lines. See, I read all the updates on my phone. I read the paper. See, that's what America's missing. The fundamentals. That's what you fail to realize because you don't want to listen to the fundamentals. You want to think,
What am I fundamentally missing? What am I fundamentally missing?
Reading, writing, arithmetics. You missed the point. You basically missed the boat. You missed the boat. You are so.
Yeah, maybe one day I can be smart like you.
I stayed in school and I paid my dues. You're lucky I don't go James Hetfield right now from some kind of monster. I know what it feels like to be that kind of monster. So you don't know the passages I've read.
Hey, Beast, I think the guy Brandon that you have issues with is on the line, but I need to confirm. Brandon, are you Brandon that Beast is having problems with?
I wouldn't say we have problems, maybe disagreements on,
Yeah, you better back off because I'm not the last man you want to get into the fire with. I have a short temper and a short leash.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm just curious how you plan on being a landscaper if you don't work in the summer. That's confusing to me. It's like I'm gonna shovel snow, but I don't work in the cold. It's like
hold on, Gary. Hold on. We'll get back to the landscaping situation. I want Beast.
Charles was right about one thing. You are an asshole, Gary. An asshole with an ego. An ego so big.
Let's say I can see all of that. Right? Let's say I say you're absolutely right. Let's say I concede that. Let's say you're absolutely right, and I am that.
Oh my!
How help you make money mowing lawn and doing landscaping?
I already got enough heart problems because of morons that I see every day. You know what? I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. You're just like the rest of the morons. They all come, they go. It's like cheap sex. It's easy come, easy go.
No, you don't have heart problems because of me. You have heart problems because of you, because you have no self-control and eat garbage. That's why you have heart problems.
Right. Sure. You know what your problem is?
But that's why you have heart problems.
Denial, seeing in denial.
I told you 5 times how to fix it. Just eat a carnivore diet and all your health problems will get better. But you don't do it because you're stupid and have no self-control. Like, that's just evidently true.
3 key elements. Seeing, believing, and living.
Sex is never cheap. Sex is never cheap. You ain't never lied, Tom Ace. Tom Ace ain't never lied. Sex ain't never cheap.
Oh, no shit. No shit. He's a smart man. He knows what he's talking about. And you know what? Like I said before, I'm going to say it again. I'm still one tough son of a bitch. And you don't want to get under my skin because I will rip your.
What happens if I did? Like, what would happen if I did?
You get squeezed like an accordion, and I'd have to play the Polish polka.
You'll
do
nothing.
You can take that picture.
You sit in your mom's attic all day, like you'll do nothing.
Look
at you. Like, what would you do?
I'm going to go take pills.
You can't protect women around you.
I already got my pill.
Those are vitamins, Beast. Don't take those. That's not going to do anything.
Those are pills for his anxiety. I was worried that he was actually taking anxiety pills.
You think I lost my temper?
Those are vitamin pills. Not.
Yeah, I know they're vitamins.
Yeah.
I remember. You're lucky. I don't have
a whatever a doctor would diagnose you.
Or neck to break.
Those.
Perhaps you need a massage.
I will kill him. Believe me, with my temperament, I can't stand the son of a bitch.
So you have no self-control? Is that what you're saying?
I think
what you're saying is my lack of self-control, right? Because of my lack of self-control. Yeah, it's just kind of feminine. You can't control your anger.
Back off. Just back off. Back off.
Feminine.
Back off.
With my temper, which is to say, your lack of self-control. Or what? Like, what happens if I choose not to?
Back off.
Yeah, what happens if I
Back
choose not
off.
to? Because I'm clearly going to choose not to. So what happens then?
I'm not gonna.
It's time for the Azzy Awards. Gotta get through Jets off season. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna lose? These Asmaniac callers are legends. It's up to the chat. It's your time to vote. You gotta decide who's better. Asmaniacs drive the Jake Asman Show. That's why we gotta have these Azzy Awards.
A little preview for perhaps an Azzy Award. Here are your nominees for the Rumble of the Year award. Gary is in 3 of the 4, but none of Gary's Rumbles against Beast made it. So what you just watched there was an honorary mention. I teased it on the first show. For those who missed it, the Azzies are back. It starts Friday. We'll do an award a day on the show. And we have a bunch of great nominees this year for a bunch of categories, including Rumble of the Year. And Gary rumbles with a lot of people, including Beast. But none of the ones, apparently, according to the committee, were good enough to be the one. Think about that. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming between Beast and Gary. Hit it. Oh, what's wrong, Beast?
I'm going to be peeing a lot. I got to go introduce Mr. Lizard to the Pizzard. I'm not going to piss all over myself.
You know, if I was betting on the Azzies, I would bet on the one not me, because mine are old. It's like when Kobe and Shaq would be MVP candidates. Someone else would win, right? Because they're taking votes away from each other, right? Like if I would have bet, I would bet Beast and Max, because my other three are just going to take votes away from each other. I'm betting Beast and Max on that.
For what it's worth, I will play a clip highlighting each of the Rumbles before voting opens.
Go right ahead. Be my guest. Be my guest. Yeah, a song that used to be great for Walt Disney. Not anymore. Not no more. You know why? Everything's a joke nowadays. Look, let's look at it. TV. Do I watch it? No. You know why? Too much propaganda. Too much politics. Too much rage and division. And there it goes. There it goes.
All of my takes are worth their weight in gold, Barbarossa. You don't even know what you're talking about. My takes, the ism saves lives. It saves marriages too, apparently. The ism saves marriages and lives. It's for the children.
Oh, yeah. Well, we know what you've done this year. You've cheated your way to the top out of that tournament. Yeah, weaseling. I'm talking super weaseling. Yeah, you know why? Because you had to bend over for 50 accounts because you can't get the job done on your own.
I know, I did.
You're just like the rest of them. Crooked.
How did you do? You lost in the first round again this
Sorry.
year? Extraordinary. Yeah, keep talking.
What does that got to do with it?
You're 0-2 all time.
Fucking problems unlike you.
You got a lot of advice. I don't know. Maybe I should listen to you. You're 0-2 all time.
And you know what you are? You're a great first-class dick bag. You're a freaking dick bag.
Did you lose?
You lost your new name is now the Queen Dick Bag.
I see.
You're a dick bag.
I see. Interesting take.
No, not interesting. It's for real, damn it.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
I'm far more real than you'll ever be, god damn it. And you know damn well what I am. Because I'm one crazy son of a bitch. And just because I yell and scream, it's because I don't play games and I don't have time for your self-denial.
Well, Peter Castro, that depends on how you define a genius.
Genius? You call this guy a genius? Give me a break.
I have a Mensa IQ, but that's only top 2%.
It's a real genius.
IQ of the population. That's not really a genius, is it? 2% of the people are genius. Although I did go to an elementary school for high IQ people.
Let me address one thing.
Yeah.
You are no genius.
No, I didn't claim to be. I'm just saying it depends on how are you defining genius? Like how are you defining that? Right?
I'd be saying this right now going, Hey, I think you got a
I
problem.
do. I have
with that.
9 as
And
maniac
I wonder
tournament
why
wins.
I sound like Gary
How
Sutton,
many?
right?
How many you
Because I
got,
know how to talk Texan. I'm like you, scumbag. You think you got something, do you? Maybe it's time for you to go back to school. Because you know what? Hey, Foley! Hey, Foley! Your mother's a whore and your wife's a slut.
I went to a special school. I'm sorry. I went to a special school. No, it was in Huntington, and my mom drove me. But I'm sorry, but
You okay, Beast? I'm going to give you a minute to gather yourself because I got to count some names and spin the wheel of champions. Unless you can't do it today.
I'll go. I'm going to go the distance. All right, then I'm going to take more water, and then I'm going to see if I can find some kelp, and then lay down. I know I'm a little spicy right now.
What type of help? What do you need?
Don't worry. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it on my own.
Well, you said you're gonna try and find help. So obviously you can't take care of it on your own.
Kelp. K-E-L-P. Kelp. That's a special pill. Very special.
Dr. Gary, what is kelp?
Kelp?
Yeah, kelp's supposed to be good for you too, because I got it off a website called Alex Jones's television show a long time ago.
Gary went to day school at night to read in the dark. Good job, Mike. Good job.
Who was it?
Mike says I went to day school to.
Well, thank you very much.
Day school at night to read in the dark. Extraordinary.
What? Oh, don't worry, I'll get down there soon.
Who are you talking to?
You got? Don't you play basketball or play?
No, I retired. I haven't played basketball in a year and a half. I retired when I got hit by the car. That was the end of it. Didn't play again. Retired. No more. Done. Done playing basketball.
Hit by a car. Wow.
Hey, Beast, what does your mom want? Is she okay?
I got to turn the air conditioner down to 70 or 69. Not the 69 you're thinking.
Yeah, I keep my house at 69 too. I know that's going to make some people. What do you keep your thermal?
7.
Somebody say 69.
That's where I keep the house. So what do you keep your place at?
69.70.
Jake.
Don't you ever play? Don't you ever play some of this?
You don't keep at 61.
Well, it doesn't actually get to 61 because it's New York City, but that's what I have the AC unit at.
61? Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't get anywhere close to 61 because it's Manhattan and I don't have central air, unlike Houston where I had. But in Houston, I'd set my apartment at like 66, 67.
66 is good because
66. That's what I sleep at. I put it at 66 when I go to sleep.
Degrees, you know you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that AC at 66 because why? That Texas weather can kick your ass pretty ugly. See, when it's 104, 108, 112, then you're really gonna need it.
I need a spray bottle.
Are we ready for the Wheel of Champions?
Almost. I do have a couple images that have been sent to me.
I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them. Thank you.
Well, just because you turn your camera off doesn't mean that you can't see them.
Yeah,
we can't see you, but I know you can see this.
Yeah, but you can still see the screen.
What's going on in this photo, you beast? Why is your dong a Twix bar?
I see.
Beast, are you going to be available for the raffle?
I can hear you. I'm not dead. I'm not blind.
Are you going to be available for the raffle?
All right. This was lovely. I got to go, Jake. I got to run.
That's it, Gary. You're done. You've had enough.
Yeah, I got it. I appreciate the time. I appreciate
rejected. Sorry.
All right, Beast. What do you say we go to the Wheel of Champions if you can put your camera on?
All right. Now we can restore some order here as Mean Gino wants it. Now let's get some decorum around here.
Before we get to the Wheel of Champions, let me shout out Brother Yeti, who became a channel member. So Yeti, good job. You were in the raffle.
Good
for
job.
Bring me the wheel here. We're gonna get a winner right now. At 5, 4.
Hold on. Did you have your vitamins before we do this? You feel healthy?
Thanks, Flabby Tits. It's time for that daily Asmaniac raffle. Let's spin the Jake Asman Show Wheel of Champions and find out which Asmaniac is winning an epic prize.
Well, Beast, that is very well done. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wheel of Champions is about to be on your screen, but it's not loading. Stand by. All right. Did I share the wrong thing? I think I did. Hold on. Wheel of Champions is now on your screen. Hit the music. Good luck to everyone who entered today. Again, this combines our first show and our second show. Tomorrow, I have the Jets Collective at 4 p.m. So we're doing one live YouTube show on the Jake Asman channel in the morning at 9. We'll be live on radio from 1 to 3 on ESPN New York. And then live on the Collective YouTube channel at 4. So we gave you 2 shows yesterday, 2 today. Tomorrow, 1 show on my channel, 1 on radio, and 1 on the Collective. So the work never stops. The climate just changes. And right now, someone's going to win a signed jersey by Vinny Testaverde. Good luck to everyone who entered. To claim your prize, email me, asmanjake@gmail. The winner is Nick Shine. I know that guy. Nick Shine's your winner. Let's go. It's amazing. I enter raffles on all the other Jet content creator shows. I never win anything. And here's Nick Shine. He wins a prize. Joe Blewett won a prize. Congrats to Nick Shine. Well-deserved. Vinny T. Signed jersey is his. Krusty Taco says, GOAT trophy. Well, I don't know what that means. But Krusty Taco, I will put you in the raffle tomorrow for 2 entries. If this means that you paid $10. I got to figure out what this gem stuff is because Louis Tampa, this is just coming up. 400 gems. I don't know what that means. I got to look into it. But Nick Shine, you're on the line. Congrats on the Vinny T jersey.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. It's it'll be a nice little addition. I got a Ken O'Brien. I'll add Vinny to the wall back here. Starting to build the wall back there. So the gems basically
Is Mexico paying for it?
I'm sorry.
You said you're building a wall, so I just asked, is Mexico paying for it?
Very smooth. Let Beast take that question. Nice. Let Beast take that question.
Beast?
But, yeah, I saw.
They're rubles from the movie Aladdin.
Rejected. Sorry.
Nick, congrats on the raffle prize. I'm done talking for today.
All right, Jake. Well, I'll just talk. You sit here and listen.
Brandon did write in earlier. Does Beast lift his tummy when he pees? Beast, can you answer this question before we wrap?
This guy could kiss my ass. I don't do crazy stuff like that. Was he stupid? I think he's just another donkey with a low IQ of cheap toilet paper and water. Or, oh shit! You son of a bitch! I just got a little gas.
All right.
I like that he spelled it Lyft like Uber, like the car share company.
That's a good point.
See, that's why you let me talk. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Jake.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Shine, the winner of a Vinny T jersey, who caught a lot of passes, or threw a lot of passes, I should say, to Nick's guest on Sunday. Check out the Corbett interview that Nick did if you're seeking more Jet content. Big thanks to everyone who watched. We're back tomorrow. I had to swap Omari and Robbie this week due to their schedules. So Omari is tomorrow morning. Or actually, no, that swap was whatever. You guys, no one cares. I have Robbie on tomorrow. Omari's on Thursday this week. That was the swap. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. JETS, Jets. And I'll leave you guys with a clip in honor of something we were talking about earlier. We were talking about Gary Rumbles, right? Well, here's a reason why Gary versus Bobby was one of the nominees for Rumble of the Year in the Azzy Awards? Well, Bobby Midnight, he was hoping that he'd talk to her.
Why does he want to talk to her?
He's a big fan of her work.
That's why he wants to talk to her.
Are you saying Bobby Midnight is a horn dog?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Once you remove the idea that you want to have sex with them, most women don't really have anything interesting to say. And that's not a shot at Ariel or anyone in particular. It's just
here we go,
observation.
Here we go.
Once you take sex out of it, they don't really have that much that's interesting to say. And especially if they're like an 8 or above, they're useless because they've never had to be interesting because everything they've gotten in their life is based solely on one thing, their sex appeal.
Ariel's my friend. She likes me. I'm not going to jump a bones like you think.
Clearly you do.
But I'm not going to jump a bones because she's much younger than me and we're friends.
What does that matter? She's younger than you?
Fuck that. I'm done with you, Gary. Every time you put people down, I don't want to talk to people that have low ID.
I never mentioned you.
Okay, but don't bring that up. I want to jump a bones. I don't. I just wanted to say hi to her. Not that I wanted to jump a bones, okay?
You don't find her attractive?
She's very attractive, but I could be her father, knucklehead.
So what?
So I don't want to fucking jump a bones, okay?
I certainly don't think that's true. I mean,
pissed off like you.
You have no idea why you're upset.
Because you said I wanted to jump a bone, you asshole.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I don't even use the term "jump her bones." I've never used that.
You know.
Yeah.
I wanted to jump a bone, you asshole. She's very attractive.
Yeah.
I wanted to jump a bones.
It's becoming a trend. Did he power off his phone?
You never know what you're gonna get on the show.
Yeah. And I wanted to jump a bone, you asshole. I wanted to jump a bone. And I wanted to jump a bone, you asshole. I don't want to jump a bone. She's very attractive. I don't want to talk to people with low ideas. Not that I want to jump her bones, but she's very attractive. I don't want to jump her I wanted to jump a bone, you asshole. I wanted to jump a bone. Can I say hello to I don't want to jump her bone. You know.
Rough day today. Just a freaking rough day. Can't stand him. I've hated him since then. I can't stand what he's turned into. And he's a loser in my book. He's a loser. He's not my league. Both double the pleasure, double the fun. Like that Doublemint commercial. Unfortunately, can't have that because that has sugar in it.
Hey, Asmaniacs, make sure to hit the like button and keep on supporting the Jake Asman Show.
That's right, Beast. If you don't subscribe to Jake Asman Show, the Jets will never win another game. Go Jets!